Hey, good afternoon, people. How's it going? Let me do the second episode of the series that I started called 10 Masterpiece of Fragrances. I said I will do 3 to 4 episodes of this one because I have quite a few fragrances that I feel this way about, these fragrances are very special to me. That's what makes them masterpiece, in my opinion. It's not a universal fact, obviously, but I think if you ask me, after 3 years of journeying and using a lot of fragrances, reviewing them, so these are some of the special ones. So I did the first episode. I'll leave the link below. My criteria was the fragrance have to really make me feel like these are the special ones. They have to have complexity. They have to be different than others, and they really have to really like have good memories with me. So the 10 fragrances today I chosen, they are mix of different brands and some niche, some designer, but I don't have that many niche, mostly designers. So hopefully you can enjoy these fragrances, and I'm not saying go out there and buy them now, but you can definitely go out there and try them because these are really some of my favorite ones, right? So without any like honorable mention and without any like ranking, these are not by any order, okay? All 10 of them are equally close to me, all right? So I'll start with number one. This fragrance I'm wearing right now in my hand, it smells so good, and I have a lot of memories with it because I did crazy things just to get this fragrance. I paid once the transportation cost, and I took like 3 hours to go one way just to get this fragrance from a guy from a very far distant place. That was my early days of collection. So the crazy things that I did for this is my second bottle, obviously. This is called Armaf Niche Oud. Many of you are not familiar with this line. You know the house of Armaf, but they have a niche line. They have quite a few fragrances. They have Black Onyx, they have Armaf Niche Platinum, they have about 6 7, Red Ruby. I forgot the rest of them, but this is my favorite from the line. If you do want a beast mode fragrance from Armaf and you want the performance, sweetness, this is a lot like Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP, but better. It's better, longevity is better. It has definitely oud, but a lot of fruits and sweetness in it. Really beast mode sweet fragrance. Amazing packaging as well. So my first masterpiece for this episode is Armaf Niche Oud. Check it out, okay? And the juice color is very brilliant on that as well. Number two I'm going to show you is discontinued fragrances. I think particularly this line they discontinued it. This is called Dsquared Rocky Mountain Wood. Okay, so this is a second one I think from the line. First one is Dsquared Hewood. I would put that in the list as well. That is also fantastic. That will make some of the list. But today, this one. This is a very beautiful bottle. The packaging itself is a thing of a beauty. It looks like some architect made it. So the name is here, Rocky Mountain Wood. It's like all engraved on the pure wood. And it has a nice atomizer at the side with a nice cap, dwarfy cap. This is one of my most favorite bottle designs as well. So this fragrance, what this is got the woody aspect with a lot of incense. It has smoke in it. This fragrance has really beast mode performance. It's just a very beautiful, unique, niche quality woody fragrance which has a lot of smoky feel to it. So definitely, if you haven't tried it, you can still hunt down a bottle. If you like woodsy outdoor season, this is a beautiful, mild cold weather. Like if you're going outdoors hiking, this is a fragrance to wear. Dsquared Hewood Rocky Mountain Wood. Okay, number two. Number three is a very easy one for me from Parfum de Marly. This is one of the safest fragrance. I think this is somewhere you can start your journey with. Last episode I showed Leighton. This episode I'm showing Herod. Why Herod is in this list? Because it's so easy to love, easy to wear. It's the sweet candied tobacco, and it's so sweet. It's so beautiful. If you just wear it on your neck, every every hour, like you enjoy this fragrance, it's gonna be just flowing and it's just coming straight to your nose. It's not really a beast mode fragrance anymore. It used to be very long lasting, I think reformulation or something, but cold weather, it's so beautiful and gorgeous to wear. You can definitely try. I think this one has a designer version of it. Herod has quite a lot of what do you call, cloned versions and stuff like that, but I think the Herod, it's just so much better. I think Rich Woman Addictive by Zara, that is also discontinued, was inspired by this one, but this is really gorgeous. Definitely try out Herod by Parfum de Marly. Number three. Number four is a special fragrance. This fragrance, I cannot praise it enough. This is from House of Mugler. Now Mugler, before Thierry Mugler. This fragrance, I love it even a lot more than the men's version. This is the women's version, and this is the one that came out first. This is called Angel EDP. There are a lot of EDT, a lot of other flankers, but the original Angel EDP in this star, I just really love it. They also have refillable bottles, 100 ml, but I really love this bottle design. It's just like brilliance, touch of brilliance everywhere. I've never seen a bottle like this pretty, and this is really gourmand coffee, more wearable, more beautiful, and more even pungent than original Amin. So I prefer this over original Amin. I really like this fragrance. I think it's very unisex. If you really like a sweet fragrance, if you want like a beast mode fragrance for the cold weather, which is very complex yet beautiful, Angel is one of them. Definitely try it out. I really love this fragrance. Okay, so number 4 is Angel. Number 5 is a fragrance. It's easily one of my favorites. It's called Valentino Uomo Intense. Yes, Dior Intense will make this list. So will this. They have their differences. Okay, this one has that iris lipsticky vibe. At the same time, this has some beautiful, like a creamy feel to it. You know, like creamy chocolate at the same time. Some leather, black leather. Very posh beast mode. 8 hours plus on this one. No one talks about it anymore, but this really served me well. I got this in 2016. Until now, every winter this serves me well. So Valentino Uomo Intense is my next masterpiece. Number 5. Number 6, Dior's Fahrenheit. You guys know I don't have to explain anymore. I would always put this in every list. This is the best Fahrenheit in the line. The originator, of course, is the most modern version, 2015, but the florals, petroleum, leather, everything, the violets, everything works in this just perfectly. If you like the smell of petroleum, like not petroleum jelly, like petrol or gasoline, definitely try it out. Dior's Fahrenheit, masterpiece and forever classic. Okay, number 6. Number 7, Hugo Boss Bottled Intense EDP. I love the original Hugo Boss bottle. Obviously, that was gonna make my list, but that one after reformulation, it's very weak. You know nowadays. So nowadays, whatever is available, the Intense EDP version, that this is much more amplified. Imagine like 3 bottles of Hugo Boss bottled. You just put it in one bottle. That's what you get from this Intense EDP. Do not get the EDT, get the EDP. Really good performer. It gets you easily 6 to 7 hours in the mild cold weather, and it's really beautiful. Apple pie, it's sweet, apple like, you know, it's warm, cinnamon, really nice fragrance. Okay, one of the top sellers in the world. Hugo Boss Bottle Intense EDP. Next, number 8, Dunhill's Icon, one of my signature scents. If you haven't checked out my review, I have done a long review on this one. One of the best bottles in the game, heaviest, beautiful glass base, and they have 4 in this line. I think there are, one is the black one is the gold one, I forget their names, and there's the Icon Racing, but this is the one that you want to get. It's a little bit, like people say, similar to Terre d'Hermes. I don't find any similarity whatsoever. Just try it out. There's nothing like it even in the market still. Dunhill's perhaps the best offering until today that I sniffed. Dunhill Icon, number 8. Number 9 is a fragrance that is very hard to find. I'm very proud to have this in my collection. This one I do not use every day. It's kind of like a fragrance, very thick, very beast mode, and projects like crazy. I often call this one, it's a bigger brother of Dior Intense. This has the cacao. It has some. It's not really love at first sniff, but once you get to understand it, yeah. LIDGE, the original, the dark ridges version. Okay, this fragrance, it's a masterpiece. It I cannot praise it enough how much confidence it gives you. It's very masculine, very mature nose would love this, but this is something very hard to find, but it's worthy tracking down. So Lanston de Guerlain Extreme, the 75 ml dark ridges. Even the other one without the dark ridges, still good. The newer version, I'm not quite sure. The similar bottle size, 75 ml. The transparent and this bottle, both are really good, but this is the best performer in the line. Amazing quality fragrance. Okay, LIDGE by Guerlain, number 9. And number 10 for today, the last one that I want to finish with. Obviously not the last one from House of Amouage. I have another one to show, which I feel is a masterpiece, but Lyric Man. Okay, so this one, why is it a masterpiece in my book now when it was not really even a like for me? The main reason was rose is such a note, you have to really give it time. A lot of kind of rose. This has some little bit feminine touch to the rose. It has a bergamot rose combo, a little bit peppery, and the rose is very strong. It's like a potpourri kind, you know, like if you go into a sauna, or like, you know, like not sauna, you're going for a bubble bath and you have a lot of rose petals up top floating, you know, and you're just having some candles burning, also smells a little bit like a rose. This is a fragrance you'll cherish and love. This is not very hot weather kind of fragrance. I would wear this on a rainy day, cold weather, and it's a very up class fragrance. You know, I fell in love with it very slowly. When I fell in love with it, I saw the beauty of it. I mean, I used to like Declaration Dune, so I still love that fragrance. I used to love that over this, but the darkness, it has some darkness to it. It's like the color of the bottle. It's kind of mysterious, dark rose. Okay, so if you like that kind of peppery rose, and you like a little bit of kind of a romantic setup, you want to wear something, Lyric Man is the one I would go to. Beautiful bottles on Amouage typically, and this box, it's really gorgeous. The whole overall presentation just works. So my last masterpiece, not masterpiece for today is Lyric Man by Amouage. So check these fragrances out. It might work for you. This is my second episode. Next episode, I'll show you 10 more. Everybody take care. Have a nice day and enjoy the rain if you're in Bangladesh. Bye-bye.